Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Okej. Jestem. Trochę mi zajęło czasu, bo robiłam te. To kto? Nie znam cię. Nie znam człowieka. To jest też nieznany. Ja już żadne broni nie będę nic robić. Ojej. Przestawiałam znaczy scenę układałam już teraz. Na szybko zmieniałam początkową scenę, końcową scenę i nic z tego. To Simulanka.
What?
O, jakieś... co to jest? Okej.
Drum me up.
Tu się podblokowywały jakieś płaste, ale nie chciałam coś robić tak. No i jak gra próbuje mnie zmusić do zrobienia tego. No i widzieć. Ze scen zostawiłam tylko przerwę, taką jak była, bo tamten problem wiem, że jest taka nie do składu, ale no nic nie sami zmieniać. Jestem, wracam. Widać, że tutaj trochę dodałam tego. Kolorek ten. Zmieniłam, gdzie jest czat. Dałam kolorek z tyłu, żeby było widać, gdzie jest. Musiałam zmienić czat, bo się dowiedziałam, że miałam źle ustawiony wcześniej. Bo mi pokazywało wiadomości z obu A doczytałam, że powinnam mieć ustawione, że tylko jeden. Jedno źródło wskazuje. To nie wiem, czy działa, bo nie miałam okazji przetestować. Ciuchcia na mnie czeka. Chodź, ciuchcia, idziemy. Znalazłam sobie dwa.
Carriage inspection, check. Wheel and axle inspection, check. Power inspection.
Check. Znalazłam sobie dwa picia, teraz mam do wyboru.
Good morning, Mr. Wheel.
Oh, good morning, heroes of Simulanka.
Hey, our old friend Wheel is the driver again. That already puts Paimon at ease.
A, okej.
Are you certain you don't want us to accompany you, Your Majesty?
Po co mamy brać was ze sobą?
I am. You can leave the dragon slaying to us. My partner's a pro. She does it all the time.
You flatter me. I've only fought 2 or 3.
What remarkable friends Her Majesty has. With such great heroes by your side, I'm sure you'll best the dragon with ease. We won't keep you any longer.
All right, then. Look after the city for me while I'm gone.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just leave it to us.
Your Majesty!
I think we're all set. Time to depart. Next stop, the end of the world!
Jedziemy. A, chwila, jeszcze nie jedzie. Tu muszę odblokować to. Najpierw to, nie, jedziemy. Ajajaj, w schodkach trzeba wejść. Ej! Let's go!
So this is what it feels like to ride a toy train. Ooh, you're really easy to please, Navia.
Lol. Widziałam wielką... Widzę wielkie kubikle w powietrzu.
Looks like the fog ahead is getting thicker.
Kostki, nie kubikle. Już po angielsku zaczynam mówić jak na niby po... Się wszystko jebie!
Attention, passengers. We've arrived at the transfer point. All change, please, all change.
Kolorki.
So we've got to switch trains, right? Huh?
O nie.
It looks like Hilly Turtles, they've taken over that
A
platform!
skąd one się tu wzięły?
Huh? What do we do?
Just find somewhere to hide, Mr. Wheel. We'll take care of them.
Tam był żart słowny. Witam Państwa, żegnam Państwa.
Everybody stand here! Stars, shine for me. The night is cold. Rain cutter.
Długo nie pożyli. Nawet bez jej broni. To jest normalnie jabłka. Yeah.
I'm going in! My guiding stars. Don't be scared. Whew. That's all of them.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. Now, let me take a look at the train. The carriage is a little scratched up, but there doesn't seem to be any real damage. And the engine's still operating normally, so I think we're good to go.
Dobrze.
Wonderful. Let's keep going then.
La, 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 la. O nie. Oj, oj! Oj, 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 oj! The fuck?
Go forth and witness this world, my...
Teraz to sprawdzę. Okay.
Make sure to be nice to everyone. I leave it to you.
Are you okay, Miss Nilu?
I'm fine, but I think the traveler is still unconscious.
We're lucky this guy caught us on the way down.
Okej. A ty co tu robisz?
Passed out from a little fall, did ya? How fragile.
Zamknij się.
Oh, cut her some slack. The traveler's had a rough few days. We should just let her nap for a bit.
But my leg's falling asleep.
O, dostałam leg pillow od Nilu. Poduszki z ud. To jest bardzo gejowskie. Lesbijskie. Bardzo queerowe, dziękuję. Cieszę się. To jest dla mnie prezent. Ja nie wiedziałam. Ja nie wiem, co powiedzieć.
You couldn't have set her down on the grass over there, Hakai?
Ha! I go out of my way to save 4 people who fall out of the sky, and now you're nitpicking my choice of soft landing? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Czy Scaramouche jest teraz przyjacielem lesbijek?
She's awake.
Morning, sunshine. You were having a nice little dream there, weren't you? Not gonna lie, it was kind of adorable.
What happened?
You and your friends fell from the top of that waterfall, and you passed out along the way. Guess someone couldn't keep it together. Sorry to break it to you, but crashing into the ground doesn't take you to another world. That kind of thing only happens in those stupid light novels they sell in Inazuma.
No ja nie wiem, no. Ja jestem akurat z innego świata, to chyba bym lepiej, nie?
Also, he kind of, set you down in Nilu's lap, so that's where you've been napping all this time.
Great. Ja nie będę narzekać.
Paimon!
Sorry.
Oh, no. It's all right. I'm just glad you're okay.
O, she's embarrassed. Się zawstydziło dziecko.
You didn't hit your head, did you? Is the dizziness gone?
I feel a lot better. But it seems like someone was talking in my head.
Really? What did they say?
Go forth and witness this world.
The fog you see around here can have a hallucinatory effect. Apparently, it's the work of that dragon. Maybe you inhaled some while you were freaking out on your way down.
Traveler, Nilu, do you know this hat guy person?
Niestety.
Oh yeah, he's a student at the academia. We met during the last Interdarshan Championship. He was representing the Vahumana Darshan.
Well then, hello there, friend. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. It's very nice to meet you. So, should I just call you Hat Guy as well? Seems like that's what everyone's calling you.
Sure. Whatever.
Wait, Hat Guy, what's that sword around your waist?
An unwelcome encumbrance, that's what. I've had it ever since I woke up here. Tried to toss it, but no matter what I do, it always reappears. Anyway, if any of you want the hero sword, you can have it.
Skoro Mal został wybrany na bohatera tego świata, no to wszyscy chyba jesteśmy zgubieni.
Wait, it's called what?
The hero's sword. Meant to be wielded by the hero. I know. Me of all people, right? The irony.
What? You're the hero of this world?
Will you calm down? It's just a dumb title.
Oh, it's just that this entire time, we thought we were the heroes of the prophecy.
Well, if it means that much to you, you're welcome to claim the title. You'd be doing me a favor.
I'm good, actually.
That's not the point! The real question is, if you're the hero, then where the heck have you been all this time?
Looking for a way out. I heard there's a boat in this area that can bring you to another world. So I came to investigate. But look at the state of things around here. The lighthouse collapsed, the boat won't budge. I say we try to find a different way out.
Huh. Paimon's guessing a voice told you what you were supposed to do here. That's what happened with Navia and Nilu, at least.
You expect me to take orders from some disembodied voice?
Tak.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
To find the so-called source of this world's misfortune. The dragon responsible for this whole mess.
Wait, we came here to fight the dragon as well. Why don't we go together?
Grab that dragon scale over there before you leave. It'll come in handy later.
A dragon scale? Where? How did you know about it? What's it for? And...
Have you ever considered keeping your questions to yourself? Because if you actually expect me to answer them all, we'll be here until the next Interdarshan Championship.
Czy on nie powiedział tego ostatnim razem, jak się spotkaliśmy?
You little... Paimon thought you might have learned some manners by now, but clearly not!
A, to są bomby? O, jak wspaniale. Zostali tu w powietrze. Czuje się jak Dejdara. jest do drogówka. Tak.
This should do it, right? Wow, this scale is amazing! It turns everything it touches into something hard, almost like a toy block! It doesn't seem to work on us, though.
It spews out poison and transmutes everything it touches. Huh. No wonder they call it the evil dragon.
Your Majesty, Madam Very Brave Hero!
What are you looking at me for? He's obviously talking to you.
Nie.
Mr. Wheel, you didn't get hurt when we fell, did you?
Oh, not at all. Thankfully, the young man in the hat was kind enough to lend me a hand. There seems to be a village over here. Some of the residents used to work in the titanium mines, and some came to fight the dragon, then got stuck here.
I see. I'm glad they're all safe and sound. I can try to use my magic to fold a boat to bring everyone back.
Oh, I'll help too. Still, I think we need to take care of the dragon first. We don't want it to start causing trouble when we're trying to load people onto the ship.
Apparently, the villagers often see the dragon fly into a space behind the waterfall. They think that's the location of its lair.
Then we should look around and try to find a way in.
I'll wait here for your triumphant return. Your Majesty, brave heroes, please be careful.
Ojej. Simulanka. W ogóle czemu to całe koło tym smoku brzmi jak wypadek kaznie? Nie wiem. Będę układać klocki.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion. What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
O. To wykładał Lego.
Well, we made it! But with the force of this waterfall, there's no way we're getting through.
Quick, take out the dragon scale.
Wait, but... No. Paimon doesn't need to ask you anything. The dragon scale can turn anything it touches into toy blocks, so... Aha! You want to use it to block off the water! See? Paimon can figure things out all on her own.
Klocki spadają. Bum. Oj, oj. Aha, jak to
What's wrong, Milu?
Oh, nothing. It's just... I sensed a very powerful magical signature just now.
okej.
Huh. Guess this is the dragon's lair after all.
Huh? When did you put your hat on?
Ano?
Well, we're getting ready to fight, aren't we? I feel more comfortable in my regular outfit. Hat Guy also put away that sword around his waist.
Should have never had to use this thing to begin with.
Do you need to do anything to prepare, Traveler? Paimon's getting kind of nervous seeing everyone else serious like this.
I'm good, let's go. Czy ten smok też będzie z klocków?
Oh, looks like we're not the first ones to make it in here.
Wait, hold on! Let's fight the dragon together!
They're already gone! Let's try to catch up! Ooh, what's that sound? Is it an earthquake? Where'd they go?
Reckless idiots.
Chciałam łapę. O, chwili człowiek. Ej, czemu ja jestem sobą? Czemu ja mam ten dziwny team?
Spring forth!
With all my strength! Yeah. And watch out!
Behold!
Propagate! Watch out! Feeling lucky? Watch out! Here! That hurt a little. Ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Umbrella warfare, I guess. A proper send-off from the
You're dead!
Ty Steam jest to pani. Albo ja jestem. Już mnie się to nie podoba. 14.
This space is completely empty.
My mom bets this is where the dragon sleeps.
Ojoj.
Watch out in front! It's coming!
Whoa, that dragon is huge! And it just attacked us without warning!
Jak to pokonać? Czuję się jak w grze wideo. Tam jest jakiś... Jakiś pierdolnik tam jest w jego buzi. Ojoj. As the ground beneath your feet crumbles away, you feel a sense of weightlessness as you fall into the blackness below. What?
Look, he's here.
Ja znam ten zestaw do herbaty.
Ah, another new soul has joined this world. But are you sure his fate will be as you described? Of course. My predictions are never wrong. I just don't like that kind of story. Then you need only do as you said, and let him find his own story within your fairy tale. You're right. Then listen closely, my child. Your name is...
What is this? Is that water? Ojoj. Coś się stanęło. Are we above Constellation Metaphor?
It's the dragon! The dragon that destroyed the titanium mines! Help! Help!
Soldiers, pick up your weapons! Destroy that monster!
No, I am sad. Smutno mi. Biedny smoker. Znowu śpię?
How many times am I going to have to save you?
Thank you, Hat Guy.
Paimon still feels dizzy. Hey, did any of you also see something strange? It was like we were witnessing...
The dragon's memories.
Sounds like we all saw the same thing just now.
Well, we definitely saw a different side to the story. Watching it all unfold, Paimon couldn't help but feel bad for the dragon.
This world might be a lot more complicated than we thought.
The next time we encounter the dragon, how about we try talking to him instead of fighting?
That sounds like a good plan. But maybe we should figure out where we ended up first.
Huh. If the world above is a fairy tale realm, then maybe we've fallen into the next page of the book.
Just keep walking and don't fall behind.
O Jezu! Nawet nie da się zorientować ludziom, co się dzieje.
Hey, wait for us!
Wszystko jest dla niego za wolne i zbyt denerwujące. To idź se. Nie potrzebuję cię.
Wow, this place looks a lot different from the dragon lair.
Czy spadnę w przepaść?
This dance is for you!
Cry louder! The wind rises.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From the Spina... Scatter! Here!
Behold!
Propagate! With all my strength! This one's got your name on it! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love!
Słyszę smoczka. Ojoj. You
He
shouldn't be
seems
here.
angry. We just want to talk to you.
Don't get any closer! A co jak przyjdę? Czemu jest nagle w powietrzu? Ojoj. No i nie ma przejścia teraz. Jezus! Ups. Co tutaj jest jakieś gecko, nie? Ojej, ominęłam to. Nieważne. Gdzie? Tutaj?
Our home! It was destroyed by that evil dragon!
O,
The stars! It flew away with the Metropole stars! Oh no! We didn't get eaten by the dragon?
The dragon just dropped us off here?
That guy!
You're getting too far away!
He's just up ahead.
Is he trying to lure us somewhere? Well, I'd say we were the ones who backed him into a corner.
But we just want to ask him a few questions about his past.
He's had year after year of people coming here to try to take his head. If you ask me, his reaction is perfectly normal.
Maybe there's still something we can do to calm him down?
I wouldn't count on it. Maybe his earlier attacks were just a warning. But now, he's actually getting serious.
oh no.
Prepare for a final battle. Sometimes, it takes a little force for someone to finally wake up.
Mówisz ze swojego własnego doświadczenia?
Oh, stubborn beast. You really want to get beat up that bad?
Its mouth is huge!
Are we really gonna have to throw a bomb in its mouth? You're dead!
Jak ja mam to zrobić?
Watch out! If you fall, you're on your own this time.
Ups. No, żeś zaklepał. A raczej zapeszył. Przeżyć! Przeżyć za wszelką cenę!
Someone doesn't think it's gonna calm down.
Healing! Healing! I need healing! Thanks! Oj, 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 oj. Nie podoba.
He's getting serious. Don't get hit!
Oj, 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 oj. Łatwiej powiedzieć niż zrobić.
There's a bomb over there! Just like before! Throw the bomb right into its mouth!
What are you waiting for?
It's open! Now's our chance! Now's our chance!
Wait!
Okay.
Are we inside the black mist? I see something up ahead.
Are you sure you want to create this child, Em? Even after what I told you about his fate?
To był M. Zapomniałam.
He will be abandoned by his creator, and eventually...
I know, Bee. You've told me already. That sad story with the disappointing ending. It's what happened in the real world, isn't it? But that's exactly why I want to change things. In a different world, his story can have a happier ending. That child, his heart is so full of love.
I understand, Anya. But know that if you give him that name, his fate in Simulanka is destined to parallel that of his real-world namesake.
Co? To imiona mają znaczenia? Czekaj, tu nasz sprawdzić. Alice jest A, Barbelow jest B, Mona z Master jest B, dlatego to jest B. M jest Anders daughter, Ania, czyli Reindotir. Nie. Wait. Nie. Reindotir jest ostatni. Reindotir jest R, Anders daughter jest M. Okay. To są zbyt różne osoby. Author of the Boar Princess, a legend that never ends.
But there's still a chance, right? Maybe it's a shot in the dark, but I have to try. He deserves a better life. Although, he might need the help of others when the time comes.
All right, my dear. The choice is yours. Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret.
More boring fate talk.
Ojeja. Mógłbyś chociaż wysłuchać do końca. Tam było coś ciekawego. Może ja chciałam wiedzieć ten sekret, a ty nie chcesz słuchać. Ojej.
I'm sorry, my child. Unlike my friends, I don't have a long time to live. All said and done, the story of my life will be shorter than the fairy tales in this book. So I will have to leave your side, I'm afraid. It's okay. It's okay. Once I'm gone, I will become a star in Simulanka and watch over you from above. If you ever feel lonely, just look up towards the sky. Go forth and witness this world, my child. Make sure to be nice to everyone. You'll meet good friends one day. I'm sure of it. That is my wish for your future. As for this world, I leave it to you.
So in the end, you were betrayed too.
Hey, Mr. Dragon! He brought you some food. You must be hungry. Shh! Quiet! We can't let anyone hear us. Everyone says you're a bad dragon, but you're always nice to me when we play together. You always help me pick flowers way up high that I can't reach. It's okay. Just keep hiding here, and tomorrow I'll...
Oh no, my child! Help! Somebody help me! Save my child! The dragon's trying to kidnap her!
No, Mom! It's not like that! Listen to me!
So you're hated by people too.
Jesteś tylko tutaj po to, żeby się, wiesz, utożsamiać? O, gwiazdka.
So that's it. That's really your wish? To never have been born at all? That's not a fate you should wish for.
No, tylko po to tu jest, żeby się utożsamiać ze smokiem, żeby mógł powiedzieć, wiesz co, to nie jest dobry pomysł.
Nobody can define who you are. Or deny the true feelings of your heart. Now remember your name. Durin. It's all right now.
Oj, 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 oj.
Watch out! That was a close call. Are you guys all right?
Yeah, all thanks to Kirara.
Back in Constellation Metropole, I heard people saying you'd gone to fight the dragon, so I followed you here. Right when I managed to catch up, I saw you fall through that hole. Wait, didn't someone else fall through just now? Shouldn't we do something?
Oh yeah, Hat Guy. Well, he can fly, so he'll probably be fine.
He called the dragon something earlier. It sounded like he said...
Durin. That's his name.
Oh, Hat Guy, you're okay. Wait, what about the dragon... Durin?
He's fine.
Durin. Oh, wait, that's the name of the dragon from Dragonspine, right? The one that became a part of the mountain after being slain by Dvalin? If Paimon remembers correctly, it was created by...
Gold, Rhindaughter.
Right! It was created by Rhindaughter!
Created, you say? Huh.
So, what exactly happened down there? You've been acting weird ever since the end of the fight.
Wanderer tells you about what he saw in the mist.
So that's the truth about Simulanka's evil dragon.
What we saw in the mist weren't hallucinations, but the dragon's memories.
Everything I heard during my fall must have been things said to Durin in the past.
Huh. I thought it was strange. The people around the Broken Sea are clearly stranded, but I never heard any stories about the dragon attacking the village. The people we met along the way are probably workers from the Toitania mines, or guards who came here to claim the dragon's head. Durin probably allowed them to live here because there was nowhere else for them to go.
When I first came to this world, a voice spoke to me and said, "You are the hero of this world. Now go forth and save the dragon."
Ooh, saving the dragon. Ratowanie smoków mi się podoba. Tak, powinno być.
Who is the person behind this voice anyway? And why did they bring us all here?
Come with me. The answer to all this can be found below.
Yay!
Is this a study?
Ano.
That's right. It belongs to the goddess of fate.
Co?
Goddess of Fate? As in one of the three goddesses who created Simulanka?
Or more precisely, M. one of the mages of the Hexenzirkel.
Hexenzirkel? As in... Sorry, Paimon shouldn't just regurgitate everything you say. It's just... It's a lot to take in.
She created the story of Durin. Well, the Simulanka version at least. These records should cover most of what you want to know, including the identities of the other two goddesses. Read them for yourselves.
Okay. Always go now.
By all rights, I should have been A, since A is the first and last letter of my name. But Alice overruled me on the basis of seniority and said I should be M instead because of my middle name. She really knows how to push my buttons. Still, her magic never fails to amaze me. I still can't believe she got one of my origami frogs to start talking. Why don't I write a story with origami animals as the main characters? Let's see. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived a group of animals made of paper. Barbie loves looking into the future, so she used her powers to map out the fates of all living things in Simulanka. But knowing the ending in advance takes all the fun out of the story. I think I'll make a bet with her. I believe that one day the people of Simulanka will decide to carve their own destiny. Apparently, she wants to build a statue of herself in the capital city. Always looking to add some pizzazz. My dear sisters, I fear my pen shall soon run dry. Even now, as I write this letter to you, my dexterity is all but failing me. Thank you for enjoying my stories and for creating this world for me. The time we spent together was the most wonderful youth I could have asked for. I always feel so young when we're together. A says that even after I'm gone, the goddess of fate in Simulanka will continue to exist and carry on granting people's wishes. It makes me glad. If you ever want to chat, feel free to pay a visit to the goddess statue. Just don't wish for anything weird.
It's Simulanka Durin. And he's looking up at something. A star.
This must have been after M passed away. This looks like a mine. Maybe the Titanium miners dug too deep? So deep that they dug right through to the world on the next page. Yeah. Now that you mention it, this miner's lamp looks really similar to the star on the previous page. The Forest of Blessings. This book has been recording Simulanka's history all along. Look at the size of those footprints. If that's every time he lands, then no wonder people are so terrified of him.
So that's why you took the stars. Because you missed your mom.
No, zapundujcie mi tutaj płacz, bo to jest wasza misja.
looks different from the one in the Metropole.
It's a different goddess. This one is the goddess of fate. It's all right now, Durin. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Don't say that, Durin! Paimon made a mistake. She was wrong about you. But it's nice to talk, isn't it? Now that we've all calmed down?
So that's why you made that wish? So stupid.
Hey!
Anyone with eyes can see that all you want to do is get along with everyone. You just want to make friends, people to play with, to talk to, people who accept you, or at least accept your apology.
That may be true, but I'm not sure the people of Simulanka are prepared for such a gigantic next-door neighbor.
Oh, you've never hurt anyone. Heck, the idea never even crossed your mind. Sure, you scared a bunch of people half to death, but that's only because they had no idea what kind of dragon you really are.
Yeah. If you had a heart-to-heart with them, I'm sure they'd come to understand you and see your point of view.
Is there no way for them to coexist, even if they come to an understanding? Nilo, help!
The curse.
Huh? Nilu?
Is it your true wish to live side by side with the people of Simulanka?
Who was hiding behind his mom? Hypothetical.
Then close your eyes and make a wish to the goddess of fate. We will help make your wish come true. Just trust me. I, Nilu, the Forest Fairy, give to you my blessing and welcome you as a dweller of the forest.
Wait, that's...
May everyone accept you as one of our own. And may the Forest of Blessings be a place you can call home.
I, Navia, King of Constellation Metropole, give you my blessing. I grant you citizenship to my kingdom.
Oh, me too! As the, Nekomata in Boots of this world, I give you my blessing too.
The rays of light, they're coming together!
Wait, what's going on?
This must be the magic power of words. Hej, nie wzdychaj, tylko też się dołącz.
I, the hero of this world, give you my blessing. I recognize you as a resident of Simulanka. May you find acceptance in this world. Also, speaking as someone who'd like to be your friend, I wish you all the best for the future.
O, prosto z serca leci. Wanderer.
I, a traveler who has traversed many worlds, give to you my blessing. May you find friendship and goodwill no matter where you go.
Czy to właśnie sugeruje, że jak zrobisz, że jak zażyczysz sobie z czegoś w tej wacie, to też jest w stanie przełamać twoje przeznaczenie. O. Taki wielki bobas.
As for this world, I leave it to you.
Huh? What? Why are you all staring at me? Huh? My claws? Are these my claws? And my wings? My tail? Does this mean...
Hej, czemu on nie jest zrobiony z klocku?
Wow,
Albo z papieru.
you look so cute. Quite a radical transformation. Not that there was anything wrong with the way you looked before, of course. It's just, you get what I mean.
How do you feel? Are you happy with your new appearance?
Does anyone have a flower with them? Or even just some water or paper from this world?
Oh, I do actually. Here you go.
They're not changing. I can touch things without changing them.
Hey, that's great! One more flying friend for Paimon!
Now the residents of Simulanka won't be scared of you anymore.
But what about all the things that I did before?
That's simple. Just go out there and atone. You could fill in the footprints you left on the ground, or help the people around the broken sea get home.
Okay. And you'll come along and help me, right, Hat Guy?
Huh? Why would I do that?
Because you said you wanted to be my friend.
Lumins ich twarze po prostu, no, tak są. Serio?
You little... Gah. Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
Ha ha ha.
Huh? But I thought...
Oh nie, come on, hot guy.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
Peer pressure.
Really?
No.
Yes, really. Lying to you would be no fun anyway.
Oh, thank you! You're the first friend to call me by my name!
Oj. To za blisko. Za blisko dla niego. Za bardzo uderza w to, co on tam przeszedł.
Let's go back up. I'm about to suffocate down here.
Aha.
Oh, it feels so good to finally see Hat Guy meet his match.
Paimon.
Yeah, okay. Paimon just never thought we'd see the day, that's all.
All right, let's also head back up then.
Don't be scared, Durin. We'll be right by your side.
Thank you for your blessings, everyone! Oh, this is the happiest day I've had in a really long time!
Ta-da! Surprise, everyone!
A ty to kto?
A talking street lamp!
Street lamp? Oh my! You mean you still don't remember me after all the times we've spoken?
To jesteś Nicole czy Alice?
I know that voice! It's Mom's friend!
Wait. Alice!
Hello there, traveler and friends. And Durin, it's good to see you. You've changed quite a lot. In fact, you look so different that perhaps I should call you Mini Durin.
Mini Durin, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that. It's nice being smaller.
You must be one of the three goddesses of this world. Are you the goddess of creation?
No, nawet by pasowało.
Yep, that's right. But although it's the most impressive sounding of the three, to be honest, we all made an equal contribution toward the founding of this world. If you've ever read any of M's stories, you'll know just how enchanting the worlds are that she writes about. So enchanting that I just had to step inside and explore it for real. So I got B involved, and with M's consent, created the world of Simulanka.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're getting a little ahead of yourself. First things first, would you mind explaining what you're doing here? In fact, no! What are we even doing here?
Don't worry, all will be revealed. After everything you accomplished on your journey, you're free to ask me anything you want. Let's start with your first question then. I'm here because I sensed a great magic power emanating from the book just now, and I couldn't resist the urge to peek inside and check it out.
That must have been when we all gave Minnie Durin our blessings, right?
Yes, exactly. In the world of fairy tales, words and emotions often carry far more power than any spell. It's all thanks to your magic that Minnie Durin was able to take this form. Come say hi to me, little one. Oh, look at you. You're as cute as a button.
So, what about us? Was it always part of the plan that we'd come here?
Plan isn't the word I'd use. If you ask me, I'd say fate works in mysterious ways.
Czyli nie było planu, po prostu tak się wyszło.
When Durin of Simulanka made his wish to the goddess of fate, it just so happened that in a world far away, all of you wonderful people were holding a copy of M's fairy tale at that exact moment.
What are the odds? No serio, jakie jest prawdopodobieństwo, że wszyscy czytali tą samą książkę?
And because of your noble and kind souls, you were selected by the goddess of fate to come and save this world.
Now that you mention it, that's what I was doing when I was transported here. I was reading a fairy tale to some children in the Fleuve Cendra.
I think I just, happened upon an old book and decided to use it as my pillow during a nap in a box.
Lol, nawet nie czytałam tej książki.
Wow, what a crazy coincidence. Wait, that's not right. How come everyone else got assigned to roll except us? Because we were also... Yeah, that was it. We just received a strange book and we had no idea who sent it. Then, the moment we opened it up to start reading it, we found ourselves here. You're the one who sent it to us, aren't you?
Zakładam, że naszą rolą znowu było obserwowanie. Te zasady fizyki to nigdy nie znam. Musimy zaobserwować eksperyment, bo inaczej nie będzie prawdziwy.
Oh, is that what happened? Yes, that does sound like me, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Why did you send us here?
Good question. Why indeed? Maybe I thought this was such a good story it simply had to be read by someone. As the traveler and witness of many worlds, how could I let such a beautiful place pass you by? I can sense that your blessing for Minnie Durin was a very special one. With this blessing from beyond the story, he might even be able to explore worlds outside of this one.
Oho!
To that, you mean?
Chwila! Czy my właśnie przywróciliśmy Durina do życia i teraz będzie naszym latającą zabawką?
That's right. In fact, back when we were first creating Simulanka, Em told us that she hoped the people of this world would one day be able to explore the wider world beyond. Every story has an ending, but if the story becomes reality, it should have the right to choose its own path.
So, in other words, the predestined lives these people lead were always going to disappear one way or another.
Wait, so even if the people here get to go to other worlds, surely there's gotta be a way we can leave too, right?
Don't you realize you've been able to leave all along?
Huh?
You can either take the boat at the Broken Sea or touch the giant bookmark at the Cliff of Prophecy. All you need to do if you want to leave is focus on the place you want to go.
How were we supposed to know that if you never told us?
Huh, didn't I? Well, given how smart and capable you are, surely it can't have posed a huge problem for you. As for your other friends who were summoned here, if I had to guess, I'd say the Goddess of Fate probably didn't tell them about it because she wanted them to get engrossed in the story. She's M's reflection after all. It wouldn't surprise me if she shares M's love for cliffhangers.
Oh no. Nie.
Anyway, I think that answers your questions, yes? What do you all plan to do next?
I'm gonna go say sorry to the people of this world. After that, I want to start protecting Simulanka, just like Mom told me to.
Now we know how easy it is to get back home. Paimon's suddenly not in such a hurry to leave.
Same here. It's not every day that you get to come to such a magical world. I, for one, plan to explore it a little longer.
I'm glad to hear it. Maybe I should invite some other friends to join you too. By the way, Minnie Durin, I'm delighted to see you've made some new friends. I'm sure Em would be very proud of you. Now, before I depart, please let me give you a blessing as well. May your future be as rich and colorful as the stories Em used to tell.
She's gone.
Guess this is where the hero's journey comes to an end, huh?
Ah, but it's also where a new journey begins. The adventures of Minnie Durin and friends.
Huh? An adventure for me?
You bet. For starters, I'd love to introduce you to my other friends in the forest. Even though there have been some misunderstandings in the past, I'm sure they'll welcome the new you with open arms.
Huh?
Stop looking at me. I already said I'll come with you.
Whoa! Look over there!
Wow. The stars are beautiful.
Huh. I'll bet that's a gift to Minnie Durin from the 3 goddesses of this world.
Oh. Thank you, Mom.
To mnie się wydaje, że ten cały quest miał na celu zarysować różnicę między Underdottir i Rhindottir. Obie są kompletnie dziwnymi, innymi ludźmi. Nie wydaje mi się, żeby Rhindottir obchodziło za bardzo, co się dzieje z ludźmi. Nie z rzeczami, tylko no nie za bardzo ją obchodzi, co się dzieje z tymi postaciami, które tutaj... Gdzie jest to? Teraz? A, 2 days. No mogę poczekać pewnie. Ale jeszcze mam tu wszystkie te questy. Zrobione. To jest campaign. Tutaj jest quest. Simulanka.
So, are you all set? Ready to start investigating?
We're all good.
Great! Then let's go!
To będziemy tutaj...
I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. You wanna check out the area over there? Okay, I'll wait here for you.
Ty nie czekaj na mnie, tylko idź.
Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
Gdzie? Czekaj,
You wanna check out the area over there? Okay, I'll wait here for you.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Ojej, zginęli zanim zdążyłam całą mutację zrobić.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
Uh-huh. I was sure there'd be people here.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
What? Who said that?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene.
Co?
They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Czy to jest narrator? Narrator będzie teraz mi dyktował, co ja mam robić, co ja widzę?
Okay, but which side?
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Komania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Jakie disowanie narratora, czuję się trochę jak ten... Jakby postacie z D&D zdisowały Game Mastera.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration.
Jaki self-aware narrator! No. Dajesz. Przyznaj się.
Alright, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Dlaczego ten narrator brzmi trochę jak ten? David Tennant.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what?
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's Abode to Be. You like it? The future Marquis's Abode to Be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
Co? No, rzeczywiście brzmi jak kurde David Tennant. A la la la. Faja! Ojojoj. Najgorsze jest to, że sama się podpalam i mi leci ten. Gdzie? Gdzie ja miałam w ogóle iść? Zgubiłam się teraz. Hello. Welcome to Constellation Metropole. My colleagues have apprised me of your names and deeds, and have confirmed that you are valiant indeed. Were I not in charge of training the guards, I should have liked to spar with you, so you're a guard yourself. So, I am of the order of our liege. We are to defend Constellation Metropole and keep the peace. My work specifically is to train the guards that their skills may prove worthy of their duty. To the door behind leads to the training ground. Keen eye, indeed, it leads to the domain that we just finished remodeling. Within those grounds, the trainee must swing their blade to a specific rhythm, and the arena's lighting will constantly change throughout the battle. Sounds like some pretty rigorous training. Sounds complicated, more like, do you have to follow that specific rhythm while fighting as well? That part of the regimen is actually derived from a story titled The Owl Musician. It was popular amongst the guards some time back. Men enjoyed it to the point where they would forget to take part in training, and their daily patrols were delayed. But I had a thought, since everyone liked it so much, adding elements of the story into our training would make it more enjoyable. It has had a visible effect on training. If nothing else, there have been no further delays in our patrols due to personal reasons. Would the two of you be interested in said training? No ja nie wiem, ja jestem kiepska w tych takich rytmowych rzeczach. The challenge within should be a piece of cake for those with valor such as you. Powiedziałeś, że to trzeba do rytmu robić. Valor nie ma tutaj nic wspólnego. I would love to give it a try. O Jezus. Such commendable courage. Excellent. Please then step into the domain. No może później. Ojej, nie pomogę do mnie. Zaczęłam jakiegoś questa robić. Tego robiłam. Trochę za daleko poszło. Muszę wrócić na poprzednią wysepkę. La 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 la. O, mam pełny stan. Całe na czerwono i nawet nie znika. Zniknie dopiero jak użyję. O, jakaś góra tu jest. Ojoj. Ich podziemia. Ojojoj. Jakieś ruiny. Nie podoba mi się to.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
In the name of the elders of our 3 tribes, we had a reform in a path.
As golden sunlight fills the firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attent. Perchance peruse these pages thence. They surely represent no ill intent.
No właśnie czytam, no. We had a reform this pact that
Why isn't she reading the files on the desk? Hey, Bobarano, maybe quit showing off and try using words she'll actually understand?
I can either rhyme like a bard, or I can curse like a sailor. And right now, Cape...
Captivated by the epic poetry, and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their... Cape, forgive me for breaking the rhyme scheme for a second, but I want to hear your take on this. So, any outsider who comes in here would surely see the documents on the table, right? Unless she was visually impaired. And unless she's got tinnitus or something, she'd definitely have heard what we were saying. All I'm trying to say is, if this poor person can't see or hear properly, I just feel kind of sorry for them.
Oh, we hear you loud and clear, so watch it!
Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first. Can't fault them for that. I'm wondering if we can take advantage of this downtime to discuss whether we really need to keep this up.
Oh, if you guys don't want to put on a voice and speak in verse, be my guest. Just don't blame me for your own poetic incompetence.
Ja tylko chciałam spokojnie przeczytać kartkę.
To remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cape, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cape.
To oni się kiedyś zamkną. Muszę się cofnąć, żeby przeczytać tą kartę, bo już nie mogę z nią wejść w interakcję. In the name of the elders of our 3 tribes, we hereby form this pact that from this day forth our people shall harm one another no more. No more shall we drip glue into each other's breakfasts, nor strike each other's heads with pickaxes, nor secretly drink grove serum that does not belong to us. We acknowledge the truth that has been determined by the great clockwork key, and we shall see the family of truth as supreme. 3 witnesses to history within the future Marquis abode to be, quietly waiting the Marquis of Carabas, who is foretold will pluck up the great clockwork key. Let this esteemed one guide us, revealing 1 truth and 2 fictions. Of course, if the highest house has not been selected, then we may yet contend in private, within permissible limits. But no more glue, it does far too much harm, and is utterly inhuman. Glue?
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Strong as stone, firm as steel, the Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure!
The attack now over! Only 1 final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize the key! But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch.
Wait, what? They got it out? Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts! And your lights, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Oh, let it go!
Czy jesteście normalni?
Ah! Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Klotek niebieski, klotek żółty i klotek czerwony. Miło poznać.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm, having been selected as its authorized historical supervisors.
Tak, kto was wybrał?
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves, who shall remove the clockwork key.
Okej. No to zrobiłam. No to co dalej?
My name is...
No, kafe.
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
I nie tylko ja miałam że to jest David Tennant. Ludzie też w internecie mają takie, co to jest? Narrator from the Standing Parable and the Slay the Princess. You mean the one that's doing half Stephen Merchant, half David Tennant's English accent? It reminded me of Richard Ayoade. David Tennant doesn't have an English accent. Scottish people prefer when it's called Scottish accent. He's a Scottish actor who has put on an English accent for the lion's share of the... Aha, okej. No, teoretycznie Szkoci nie są Anglikami, ale mają wiele wspólnego. Jason Anthony.
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories to children.
On the nose. Takie ironiczne to trochę, patrząc na to, co wyczytałam na Reddicie przed chwilą.
Well, whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important things to focus on. Like, where our journey goes from here.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our three clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the dragon of old, and unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say dragon of old...
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times. The new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, so you've been waiting for someone to remove the key so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble Outlander. Noble Traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your... You're talking Puss in Boots and the pale, floating pixie.
Może powinnam sobie zmienić imię na Traveler, żeby to miało sens. Każdym razem jak ja im daję moje imię, a oni zawsze hej, Traveler. To samo powinnam zrobić z rowerem. Zamiast nazywać się Ophelia, to powinnam przemianować się na rower i biegać.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than Demon Feline, but still...
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it! Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
Okej. To stąd się wzięło to przezwisko? To powinnam była zrobić ten quest wieki temu.
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata! Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we are there.
Sure. Długie to?
This place is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the dragon of old. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift.
Oh. They worked shifts while the poor dragon had to work around the clock?
So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Lol.
Wait a second? Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
A history, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Jeżeli ten będzie reprezentował courage, ten niebieski wiedzę, a ten żółty przyjaźń, to normalnie się zaszczela.
Capet's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world? But that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. Unwanted company had arrived.
No.
The traveler and the talking cat, Nekomata, decided to teach them some manners.
Overruled! Everybody stand!
Cold, mine to command. The night is cold.
A true display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic.
Okay.
Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Okay.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
Okay.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard.
Okay.
The teacher then turned to Capet and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
So?
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the gear rack, and on the very first page of the book.
Yeah?
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, The goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays.
Okay, no to goddess of creation to jest Alice, goddess of fate to jest M, Ania, która zmarła, i goddess of prophecy to jest Barbelos, czyli Mona's master.
So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Ja właśnie powiedziałam zdanie po angielsku.
Hold on, isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
No.
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
Okay. Co to tak będę ściągał? Czemu mi to znika? Ale nie znika. Także można opóźnić to robić.
To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Okay.
It's been a while since our last adventure. Oh, Paimon wonders how Mini Durin is getting along in Simulanka. Let's go to the Forest of Blessings and take a look.
Zaraz, tutaj naprawiamy próbujemy zobaczyć przeszło. Dobrze, teraz jak to miałam zrobić?
I guess we should start here?
Ojej.
Behold, the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history.
Okay.
Gather round and let us bear witness.
Brave Franco mounted the haystack, picked up a fork, and planted its tines down atop the mountain of grass. Behind him was a large bright moon. He shouted out the names of everyone in the village. The village chief was first to be named, and so frightened was he that he wished to climb up the haystack and stop up Franco's mouth. Are you crazy? You're yelling so loud the dragon might show up. You good for nothing! Have you not seen how the windmill everyone built has been destroyed by the dragon? And here you are, worrying if it will return. Franco really would have loved to kick him off the haystack, but held back given that the chief too was worried for the villagers' safety. Franco saw that night all the villagers had arrived, and so he declared his throne. He cleared his throne. Dear neighbors and kin, think you still that we must endure this? No, of course not, but we cannot do anything about the dragon, said the grocer. Who says so? Did I not leap onto its neck from the windmill blades, stepping on it twice, and did not fall down and flee? Perhaps everyone worked so hard to build the mill that was destroyed, everyone's emotions became inflamed. Lifting their fists, they decided to take on the dragon, but Franco lifted his own hands and calmed the crowd. Let us go home for today, everyone. Everyone is present. Lack of self-preservation is not bravery, but rather wrath. If we yet desire to face danger after calming ourselves, only then may we truthfully call our sentiment valor. Everyone went home. The next day there were still many youngsters who wished to follow Franco, whatever, to take on the wicked dragon. Who would have known that the valiant possessed the protection of the goddess Radiant Charter, and tearing through valor, the dragon could neither spout fire nor slash with claws, and was forced to allow the other party to call forces and switch personnel. And so after several days and nights of fierce fighting, the wicked dragon could no longer bear it and chose to surrender. AA.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. I've been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
So?
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here.
Nie. Narrator jest po to, żeby mówić wam, co macie robić.
Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
A nas tak mogę po prostu ten film podejmować? W ogóle mieliśmy iść i zobaczyć Afterworld, zanim się skończy stream. To zaraz zakończymy tamto, ale to. Mogliby zostawić końcówek na sam koniec. Nie zapomnę i nie zrobię. O, Jean! I Kaja! Co oni tu robią?
Here's your 2 magic tonics.
Będziesz im dawać do picia?
Why, thank you, young lady. And might I add that you're looking quite lovely today. Jean, come on, take a seat and let's have a drink. I ordered one for you as well.
Nie pij tego!
But is this really appropriate? I mean...
Tak, jesteśmy w świecie fantazji, nie ma pracy.
Still worried about Klee? Relax. Albedo's with her. She'll be fine.
Teraz Klee jest tutaj, no a czemu ja tu idę w ogóle? To było dziwne, że jej tu nie było.
Kaya and Master Jean! What are you 2 doing here?
Oh, look who it is. The Traveler and Paimon. You must be the pleasant surprise that Miss Alice told us about.
Greetings to you both. This is one place I didn't expect to run into you two.
The locals here have been talking non-stop about some brave heroes who saved the world. Let me guess. You two have been up to your old tricks.
Well, not just us. We only played a small part. You could say we were 2 members of the Heroes Adventure Team.
Still sounds mighty impressive to me. As ever, our honorary knight is making us proud wherever they roam.
Did I hear you talking about Alice and Klee?
That's right. We received a letter of invitation from Miss Alice, proposing that we take Klee for a vacation in Fairyland when work dies down.
I wasn't sure what she meant by Fairyland at first, but if my eyes are not deceiving me, she was being quite literal.
Klee ran off excitedly as soon as we arrived. I'm a little worried about her, but Albedo insisted he would look after her while we do our own thing.
Albedo Forever Abates. To jest też zabawne, że Gold jest jego twórczynią, mamą teoretycznie. I on cały czas się zajmuje Klee, która jest dzieckiem innej czarownicy.
We could hardly say no to such a considerate offer. So I took it upon myself to bring Jean to the nearest tavern we could find.
No, i udało ci się przekonać, że praca nie jest życiem, czy co?
Any excuse for a drink, huh?
No, tylko nie pij tego, bo to jest ten. Pusz.
Well, we are on vacation. It's only fair that we get to indulge ourselves a little.
You're right. I should make an effort to relax and unwind. It's what Miss Alice would want, after all.
Oh, wait, Kaya? What exactly did you order from the bar?
The house special, of course. Best way to get a taste of the local culture.
Oh no.
Why are you making that face, Paimon?
Nothing. I was just perpetually amused by your lifestyle, that's all. Go on, drink up.
No, teraz na pewno się nie napiję.
Something tells me I need to tread carefully here. Let's see, it's got a lovely color, but how about the taste?
I think maybe I'll pass. But it's such a shame to waste it.
No, Kaja był dobrą ofiarą.
All right, Paimon. Well played.
Well, Paimon got burned too, if it's any consolation. It's nothing personal.
Oh, by the way, we weren't the only ones who got invited here. I saw Kale earlier. She didn't see me, though. She was making a beeline for that big tree.
The Kingdom of Breezes and Bells, you mean? Oh, this is turning into a huge reunion. Maybe we should go say hi to her.
All right. Well, give her my regards.
Strasznie długi to zakończenie. Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. Enjoy your time here, too.
Simulanka. Simulanka. Oho, tam mnie odblokowałam. A wiedziałam, że trzeba było iść, specjalnie odblokować, to nie chciałam. A nie wszystkie drzewa są z papieru.
The structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down, so I can tell Master Tainari all about it later.
Tam jest rysunek smoczka.
Hey, Kale! You scared me. Traveler and Paimon? You got invited here too? Yep. Well, they sort of skipped the invitation part, but anyway, what you doing out here? Something caught your eye? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Well, the residents, I guess? I still can't get over the fact that they're all someone's origami handiwork. Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger, huh? Not sure you'll be able to apply much of what you learn here back home, though, with this being a magical world and everything. What? Over there, by the giant footprint. Have those houses always been there? Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small dragon and some guy wearing a hat. Oh, that must have been Minnie Durin and Hat Guy. Any idea where they went? Supposedly, after building the houses, they went to somewhere called, Constellation Metropole? Did I say that right? Yep, you got it. Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem at all, did they say how they felt about him at all? Now that you mention it, the atmosphere changed a little when they talked about him. Oh no. They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings and welcoming new members. I only only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past. They seemed genuinely grateful for the houses, though, and said they were going to plan a welcome party.
Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Sounds like the forest has begun to accept him. It's a step in the right direction.
No, dostanę go jako maskotkę, bo jak
Are you looking for that small dragon?
Yeah, he's a new friend we made after we arrived here.
No way! Really? I'm getting more and more interested in your story. No. I've got to save it for next time. For now, I've got to make the most out of my time in this wonderful world.
Oh, there's no rush. Just take it slow and enjoy yourself. Like Kaya. Oh, he sends his regards, by the way.
Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too? Then I've got to go say hi to him.
Well, right now he's at the tavern and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk. Not that he'll ever reach that point because his alcohol tolerance is so high. Basically, it's Kaya. You know where to find him.
You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for now, and go catch up with him later.
Shall we go pay a visit to the Metropole Traveler? Maybe Minnie, Durin, and Hatkai are still there.
Oh, right. By the way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Sumeru recently. Master Chanari has been working really hard on it, so if you have time, definitely go and check it out.
Wow, kolejne miejsce, do którego muszę biec.
Sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule.
Take it easy, kolej.
Of course. See you later.
Gdzie teraz? Ja muszę przechodzić po całej tej mapie. Mona! Zobacz, Mona!
What? Are my eyes deceiving me?
Nie! To na serio jest statua twojej nauczycielki. Zobacz, jaka narcystyczna.
There is no way. I can't believe it.
Hey, Mona! We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up? Oh, is your scry glass acting up again?
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world. My scry glass is fine, but I'm not sure I can say the same about my eyes. Look at this statue.
What? Is it broken or something? Looks fine to Paimon. That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this.
Maybe she did when she was younger.
When she was younger? Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the fashionista phase she wrote about in her diary. She can't hear me, can she? I swear I just got chills down my spine.
Nie wiem. Ta statua nie była za bardzo żywa.
Either way, it's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue. But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
I did a quick scry when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words. It looks like fate in Simulanka is based directly on Teyvat.
Oh, nie.
A projection of real-world fate to form an image of reality. Or in layman's terms, basically, the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Ja się boję.
Still sounds pretty impressive.
The more I scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more complex than I'd imagined. Trying to decipher it all is giving me quite a headache. I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she let the role of creator goddess get to her head.
Lol.
Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary. Anyway, we should change the topic.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance? He's about the same size as Paimon, but with tiny little wings.
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, he brought a huge stash of Toitanium and plant oil to make amends. Most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll reserve judgment until they've seen how he acts in the future.
Oh, okay. Do you know where we can find him?
One moment.
Kto ma konstelację w kształcie koniczy?
It looks like he's at the Broken Sea. There's a big group of people with him, too.
Nie mówcie mi, że Durin ma teraz konstelację w koniczyni.
Cool! Wanna come with us? We can introduce you?
I think I'll sit this one out. This might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in our youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else I can glean from her grand design. You guys have fun.
Be careful, Mona. Thanks for your astrological assistant.
Anytime.
Spotkałaś już Hadgaja, czy nie?
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona!
Creating a whole world starscape is no easy task. Old hag, I guess you do deserve the title of Trismegistus after all.
Nie pomyślałam nawet, że jest. Zobaczcie, co oni myślą. To nie poszło dalej. Eju! W końcu znalazłam was!
Osvaldo Halfnavines! Does thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelung deceiveth me not!
Czyli... Czuję się zaatakowana niemiecko.
Your eyes see true, mein Fräulein.
Very well. Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immenachreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon from the land of the Thousand Stars and his hat-wearing servant.
So?
Who did you just call a servant?
No.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. But Hat Guy's not my servant. He's my friend.
Now you're over-explaining.
Hat Guy, Mini Durin! Found you at last! Whoa, and Fischl's with you too?
Oh! Greetings, Outlander blessed by the Immenachreich. How honored you are to meet your prinzessin beneath the stars of another sky. Clearly a decision made by fate itself.
I echo your sentiment, Your Highness.
Miss Honorary Knight! Paimon!
Albedo!
Greetings. You both look well.
Hey there, Klee! Have you been having fun here? Yup, loads and loads of fun. There are so many cute animals and a magic train that was really long and a huge, huge castle and a king lives there and everything.
I've been taking Klee to see all the sights. It's been a very enriching experience. Alice's magic is truly outstanding.
Yeah, Mom's amazing. Klee wants to build a great big house now, too.
So, your mom and my mom were friends?
Mm-hmm. Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother. My mom used to read your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great.
Big brother?
You're part of the family now.
Wow. Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee, Hat Guy?
Suit yourself.
Albedo, can I?
Czego oni się zachowują? Albedo i Wanderer byli ich opiekunami.
Go on. Just don't go too far away. I'll come pick you up later.
Yay! Come on, Mini Durin. Do you want to come play with us too, Fischl?
Your prinzessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though you may be concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune to witness the true might of the Aug de Vertelang.
What Mein Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide and seek together. Mein Fräulein is it.
Hooray! I love hide and seek!
Oh, me too!
Czy to znaczy, że my jesteśmy dorośli, a oni
To
są
return
dzieci?
to our previous discussion, Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy?
Co?
I heard B talking to M. What she said was...
Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret.
No wreszcie.
Our child will one day rise from the dead.
Aha, to Durin.
Is she saying that Dragonspine Durin will come back to life?
I'm shocked.
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
Understood. My recent observations at Dragonspine lend credence to this prophecy as well. Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality. The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
What should we do?
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course, the worst-case scenario. I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, we need to be prepared for every possibility. If the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the dead is no evil dragon, if you understand what I mean.
Kind of? But not really.
And so, when the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Simulanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need?
O, coś tutaj widzę, że będzie zmienianie przeznaczenia.
Huh? What's this got to do with me?
No nie wiem, może dlatego zmieniłeś swoje przeznaczenie i Durin też, no to może pomożecie prawdziwemu Durinowi, no.
You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence. If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the three goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world.
To jest właśnie to, co ja się zastanawiałam, jak Mona powiedziała, że one są ustami. Czy działa to w obie strony?
If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need many Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined.
Well, that's a nuisance.
Tam się wkopałeś.
To be sure, it certainly won't be easy.
Albedo! There's a flying paper ship over there! Can we go see it together, please?
Sure. 2 seconds, I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
Hat Guy, I'm back! Huh? What were you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Huh. Okay then. Let's go join the others. Everyone's going to check out the new origami ship.
All right, I'll be right there.
Wanderer, are you worried about Durin?
Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's issues?
Tak. Znaczy, mówisz tak jakbyś nie, ale jak przychodzi co do czego, to tak. Now that he has saved Simulanka's Durin, maybe he will be sympathetic to the Durin of our world.
Quit trying to guess what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
Aha. Alberto was right. He needs time to think about it for himself. To jest ten statek?
What a lovely little boat!
Klee ma strasznie niski próg wejścia. I bardzo niski poziom zachwytu. Wszystko ją zachwyca, nieważne czy to dobre, czy niedobre. Ja bym zobaczyła taki statek, miała takie... To?
The forest fairy helped us make it!
Aha, dlatego jest z kartonu.
Paimon just realized there's a lot fewer people around the Broken Sea now. Guess most of them have made their way back to the Metropole.
Does this boat have a name? I can't see one anywhere.
Huh? A name?
Every boat has a name. At least, all the ones I've seen before.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something aspirational.
Let's go with the Durin.
Huh? You want to name it after me?
Oh, you mean to wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
Your princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the most esteemed dragon of the night.
The Durin. Let's call it that then. Thank you, Hat Guy. Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world? Well, I want to pay a visit to your world. Just a quick trip, can we?
Huh?
Is that a no?
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. If the people of Simulanka are allowed to go to Teyvat, then what's the problem with taking Mini Durin there for a visit?
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
No, będziesz miał maskotkę.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on my own, I promise. Please, can I go?
Czy to właśnie zamieniło go w protagonistę? Że ma latającą postać, która jest jego sidekickiem?
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to come looking.
Aha, na pewno.
Got it! I'll stick close!
Why don't you take the Durin? Now you've given it a name, it'll be a maiden voyage for the boat and a brand new journey for you.
Are you leaving, Mini Durin? Okay. Well, make sure you come visit me in Mondstadt so we can play together again. Klee will draw you a map to show you the way. Though our time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light in the depths of the long night, the Immonokreich will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the occasion of our next reunion. As surely as the stars in the sky watch over us, we shall meet again.
What Mein Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to visit her at home as well.
No, jedno zdanie zamiast trzech.
Cool! I have so many new friends now! I'm so happy!
Are you done yet? If you want to leave, then get over here.
Ojeja, on jest zawsze jakiś taki napurmuszony. Może przebywanie z tym smokiem go trochę utemperuje.
Thank you, everyone! Thank you so much! The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure, and more beautiful than any fairy tale! Next time, it will be my turn to make your wishes come true!
Chodzimy razem z nim na statek. Go to Constellation Metropole. No ja myślałam, że to wypływa z tego świata. A, tutaj jeszcze Sumeru. Tutaj jeszcze nowy Story Quest. Ojeja, ja nie chcę wejść na ten. A to jest na tyle, że... To mieliśmy dokończyć narration footnotes. Nie wiem, co tam to jest takim zrobić, teraz spróbujemy.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Bo Burano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the Dragon of Old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
So, next step is open the door?
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
O nie. No, włamujemy się do banku.
Jeez! Well, do you at least know the answers?
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers. But worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
There is no response from the door and nothing unusual about it. Knocked on the door.
Question 1. Who is it?
Police, open up! jak this man. We are here for a routine inventory check. Lumine, Marquise, and her retinue.
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide! Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Oh no. Courage and strength, hard work and wealth, wisdom.
Oh, no, don't say that. Even though the writings you saw do prove that bravery has its uses.
You do realize we can hear everything you're saying, right?
If you say it out loud, you'll only set those three off arguing again. Thinking it is fine, but please promise me you won't say it.
Question 2. By which virtue...
Okay. Hard work and wealth.
To be completely honest, hard work is a bit of an alien concept to us here in the Constellation Metropole. We have hardware and we have clockwork, but not hard work.
Czy on właśnie rozebrał te dwa słowa na część pierwszej i zrobił głupi żart z tego? Takie głupie! To jest śmieszne.
Question 2. By which virtue...
Dobrze! Wisdom.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
Oh.
What? A bare-faced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Perhaps both are equally real?
Here! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel?
Hej, weź, nie wrzucaj do pieca! Bo znowu się włączą ci wszyscy, co mówią, że Teyvat jest tylko snem i w ogóle. Że to nie jest prawdziwy świat, czy coś. Znaczy, no teoretycznie może tak być, ale no, nie przesadzajmy. Już tyle razy, to by była taka incepcja, że sen w śnie.
There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
The door opens and a puff of smoke comes
Traveler
out.
Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key.
Yay.
Oh, and this is my family crest.
Kluczy. No, już nie spodziewałam się. Kolejną ciągę sobie co zaznaczyć. chyba tak. Nie, coś jest nie tak. A, może w tą stronę. I teraz tu? Tu mogę dać?
Now, let me see what
elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cape.
Wise Antonio, in the basement of the crumbling house, began reading the ancient book he had found. His oil lamp shook from time to time as the swaying structure above ground collapsed. The village was to be symbolically raised by the dragon, and he had been chosen by the dragon, for he had not returned home. But Antonio did not care. He only wished to study the book the old lady had given him on the bridge he passed today. This book was titled The Radiant Curtain. The Radiant Character, and within was recorded all the rules that every being in Simulanka must follow. It was written in the language of world's creation at the very start, and if Antonio was not possessed of extraordinary wisdom and deciphered this primordial text, there would have been no study to be had. This book recorded no solutions as to resolving the difficulty that constellation satellites presently faced. Hey, co to jest constellation satellite? Nor did it contain any hexes that could aid Antonio in preparing his own home. But he knew that wisdom was the mightiest thing in the world. The morning light shone through the ruins of his house, and the neighboring blacksmith and chubby chief took great pains to get rid of the house's wreckage, which blocked the basement hatch, with dark circles above his eyes. Antonio said to the chubby chief, "I shall defeat the dragon. I will return soon." "Are you sure you're all right? You don't look like you got any sleep. You just smoke from the oil lamp. Don't worry about it." The dragon sat atop a mountain of treasures, gazing down at insignificant little Antonio walking closer. Flames gathered in its throat, preparing to burn the area 1 centimeter before him. All the better to scare this puny, foolish creature away. "Halt! I am a qualified second-class maester. The Radiant Charter states that should I refuse a duel, you cannot use force." This restriction did indeed exist, and so the wicked dragon swallowed its flames whole. So it was charter, not character in the end. No to za dużo miejsca zrobili. How it dreaded going to the toilet tomorrow. Antonio, for his part, had not expected that the second-class rust clearing Meister qualification exam he had taken on a lark would come in useful. And since I am a second-class Meister, I propose a duel of riddles. You cannot refuse. Now Simulanka had just such a law, mainly for the benefit of sphinxes, old sages and princesses who wished to make life hard for others. The evil dragon had not expected this rule to catch up with it. I shall ask the first question. My house sold for 8,000 mora yesterday, but I thought there was room to raise the price, so I bought it back for 9,000, planning to sell it for 10,000. How much mora did I lose in the end? The dragon laughed in contempt. What's so hard about that? You could have waited until it hit 10,000 to make your move, but you sold for 8 and bought for 9, so you lost 1,000 mora that you could have earned instead. Wrong, you burned my house down yesterday, and I couldn't sell it in time, so I've lost far more. Sorry, I do have to burn a house, and you happen to not to be home, so I might as well hit one that doesn't result in any loss of life. Very practical. Now that you have lost this contest, I have the right to loot of the same value as your life minus 1 mora. And considering that you have burned my house, I can seek damages. Let's assume that my house is worth just 1 mora. Well then, wicked dragon, you know what to do with yourself. Please spare me, I will give you anything. Your words, not mine, Antonio said as he pulled out the contract he had written long ago. Just did Antonio use his wisdom to take all the evil dragon's treasures. The dragon, devastated, would never again return to the constellation satellite where Antonio lived. Many years later, a child asked Antonio, you sold your place for 8,000 and spent 9,000 buying it back, so it looks like you actually did lose 1,000 more, huh?
Look! My clan's history is true as well! There's that same unforgeable signature again, right here!
Czy oni właśnie się przyznali, że jeden poszedł pobić smoka, drugi go okradł, a trzeci nie wiadomo co zrobił?
What? Oh, does this mean that my clan is the only odd one out?
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own personal intelligence, which I believe far surpasses that of my clan at large, and make a prediction. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Boberano? How can that be?
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi. But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Boberano's family wealth, we can go to my clan's place.
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Myślałam, że tylko ja mogę.
To commemorate this occasion.
Gdzie jest następne święte miejsce? Gdzieś tu. Gdzieś w tym mieście. Ale tutaj. To się też tym Dobra. Ale będzie prosto. Ajaj. Jeszcze było? Jezus Maria. O nie. To jest nie do poczytania. To jest to. No. Skąd powinniśmy móc? A nie! Aha. Powie mi, że mam wejść jeszcze. A nie. I... No to było szybkie. Ej, gdzie teraz? Widzę tu! To jest takie skomplikowane. Wygląda jak kontener. Czemu? Czemu oni mają takie skomplikowane, bo... Nie mogli po prostu wyznaczyć miejsce na mapie.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Oh, the guard is one of Cap-8's people. Size is a coveted trait in the Clan of Strength, after all. Mine is the Clan of Empathy, and our key contribution is... growth serum!
Okay.
What's empathetic about that?
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice us, since we are so very tiny.
Czyli oni mieli takie podejście na zasadzie, może on nie jest tym złym gościem.
So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down, calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize.
Okay, that's cool.
The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So, I advise we take a detour.
O nie.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
Nie, ja wolę to lewo. Ja nie jestem glutonem, to paniczne.
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. It feels like we've been waiting forever.
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy something because you're worried you won't be able to return it without the original packaging? We'll never find the Oracle Pillars in all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with my clan's family crest. The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
Oj, oj. Nie no. Dam radę. To nie jest... Widać jak wygląda.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't you? Except empathy.
Lol.
Over here! Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard.
Shit, trzeba to zniszczyć, bo...
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
Nie.
I'll go keep watch.
To jest początkowe. Ale nie wspominać.
This is the last one.
Galileo and Alberto did many good deeds again today, though it was most tiring to help the old lady on the bridge move her barrels of hard apple cider. They each got a small barrel as their reward. The moonlight was unobstructed and beautiful, and the two good friends climbed up the high wall that had been built to stave the evil dragon off. Alberto lost the rock-paper-scissors match, so he had to hold the barrel of cider under the crook of his arm as he climbed the ladder. "Look, this is the big house that our chubby chief was so proud of. Doesn't look so big from here, huh?" said Alberto as he looked at the house. "You're wrong, that's my home," said Galileo. "The chief's house is that one." Alberto's night vision was not all that good, and moonlight could never compare to daylight. If one were to close one's eyes, the light could not be seen at all. He tried a little harder, but could discern nothing more. "But it's also really small," Galileo continued. "There's nothing wrong with your statement." Galileo and Alberto were both rather perceptive people. Galileo reply covered for Alberto's discomfort. Was it to zamierzone jest? Regarding his poor vision, while Alberto also lost the rock-paper-scissors match on purpose so that he could carry the cider barrel because the gears under Galileo's ribs were injured. "Here's to you," the two friends raised a toast, once Alberto stuffed the cork back into the barrel. The next day the two gathered everyone in the village plaza. First they apologized for the collapse of the anti-dragon wall and told all the people that they were preparing to have a talk with the evil dragon. "I know it was a lot of work for everyone to fix that wall, but we are not that used about it anyway," the chubby chief said. "But are you sure you're not bragging when you say you knocked it down yourselves?" Of course, that was not the chief's point. He too was a good person, he continued. "Also, it's too dangerous to seek the dragon out. Don't worry about us." And so the two best friends in the whole world departed. The evil dragon trembled before Alberto and Galileo. For some reason, the old lady's liquor could make people grow very, very large. That was how they accidentally squashed the high walls the previous night. As they gazed down at the ground far below, they more or less understood how the dragon fought. No wonder it could accidentally destroy the village at its feet. So as long as they could get the dragon to notice people, they could surely come to an understanding. The two friends just drank all the remaining magic cider, becoming even larger than the dragon by a good margin. Speaking of alcohol, they sandwiched the dragon between them and drunkenly tried reasoning with it. The dragon shriveled up in terror, all of its majesty and pale aura forever gone. Indeed, it even looked kind of pitiful. Alberto attempted to pick dirt off the scales on the dragon's back, but wound up picking off an entire scale. The dragon sought to flee, but Galileo, fearing that the crisis might persist for 10,000 years more, if the misunderstanding was not cleared up, took its tail and dragged it right back. "To be honest, we have always lived under your feet, but we are far too small, so you may not have ever seen us. Now we have transformed and become big," Galileo said. "So now surely you must know that we dwell at your feet." The dragon nodded repeatedly, and thus did the two and the dragon chat all night, and believing the goal of mutual understanding achieved, the two set off along the road home.
The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular. But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They'd all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too? Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these three versions of history can all be true at once?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already explained it away earlier. So Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these three truths in particular. The problem is, all three truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all three bear the signature, showing that they're genuine.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
They're outside! After them!
Oh. Biegać za nimi czy przed nimi?
Any further and we'll be outside our jurisdiction! I think we've pursued them far enough to earn a salary from the Empathy Clan. Come on, let's...
Ty biegłeś przede mną.
We made it out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are three conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka could make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
No.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
Przypomina jedną rzecz. Kiedy my przychodzimy do tego świata, jest dla nas wiadomość, która jest podpisana Kate. To wygląda podobnie.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have the truth. So we just have to accept it. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and incontrovertible.
I nie ma sensu.
We will never argue again. Thank you all.
To jest konkluzja, jaką macie z tego wszystkiego?
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first crossroads of destiny has led us to? A pointlessly happy ending? Overthinking it would be equally pointless. Well, that's enough for one day. Time to take a break.
Could you be any more cryptic? You're planning something. Paimon knows it.
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery. I will go back and share it with my clan.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
Się nie stała. Ej, tam to jest. Gdzie było ta... Nie no. To można
What
tylko
could the
zobaczyć.
children be up to?
Add
Sure.
Thank you for Add
To może to porobić, ale to... Nie chce mi się teraz. Jeszcze ten mam, który zostało 9 dni, żeby to zrobić. Ten przynajmniej ma 18. Niestety na dzisiaj to już koniec. Osiągnęłam mój cel, zakończyłam historię Simulanki. I to jest sprawdzę, co mi tutaj pierwszy zabierz to. Ja nie chcę. Co to jest? Nie chcę ich nawet pełniać wpisówek. Nawet jak wszędzie popisuję jeden, to tak. Mam nadzieję, że bojkot zadziała. Słyszałam, że jest dość spory. Próbuję się pozbyć tych krzykników. Anyway. Dobra. Ja sobie idę. Zobaczymy się albo jutro, albo dopiero w ten dzień. Bye bye! Widzicie, zmieniłam też tutaj obrazek, tylko nie nałożyłam tej genshinowej łatki, więc jest tylko kosmos. Stwierdziłam, że taki ciemny jak on.